Hi there. Just wanted to make a very short to-the-point video to help you decide if the brand new early access game, the Slormancer, is something you want to spend your time playing. My name is Schwingy, let's get right into it. If you've played other ARPGs such as Diablo or Path of Exile, then you know what you're getting yourself into here. I've only played a couple hours so far, but I have to say this is the most engaging and funny pixel art game that I have played to date. If you want the really quick TLDR, if you like ARPGs, I do think this game is great and worth playing even this early on in early access, and I think it'll only get better with time. Quick things you should know before I get into what I like about the game. The game is very much in early access, only the first act of the story is available to play currently with some kind of expedition system that allows for endgame progression. More acts are slated to release throughout the year, though the only date we have now is Act 2 coming in July with other new features. There are 3 classes to choose from: the Mighty Knight, the Fierce Huntress, and the Mischievous Mage. In my time so far, I've only played as the Knight. Each class has 3 subclasses that they can swap between whenever you want to try a new one out. The action is really fun and responsive. My attacks feel like they have impact, and it's genuinely just pleasant moving around, dodging incoming attacks and dishing out damage with my active skills and my cool proc-based abilities. The art style in this game is just so charming. I've never seen a pixel art game look this expressive. Just look at how the Knight walks, prancing around like he owns the whole world already. Also, the town just makes me think of Halloween Town and Traverse Town, the starting town in Kingdom Hearts. The music is haunting in absolutely the best ways. It's playful and spooky and just fun to listen to, kinda reminds me of the Trine soundtrack. It's really quite refreshing compared to the traditional tense music I've come to associate with slaying hordes of enemies. Listen to this. Without giving anything away about the story, I'll say that so far it's got me interested in it. I'm reading every piece of dialogue I come across, there's no voice acting by the way, and the writing is in my opinion quite funny. Now this is definitely subjective. The game is very self-aware of the typical tropes games in the genre have, and this one really seems to poke fun at that aspect. If you've gotten tired of saving the world in the hundreds or thousands of hours you may have put into other games, this one seems to have a refreshing take on it at least. I will say, in my couple hours of playtime, I've only made it through approximately 40% of Act 1 if the game's progression percentages are to be trusted. A good action RPG wouldn't be good without the loot and character customization. Thankfully, there seems to be a lot of it in the Slormancer. While not everything is implemented in the game on the side of character customization through the passive skill trees and other progressions I'm not even sure about yet, there does still seem to be plenty of opportunity for diverse build options. As far as loot is concerned, I haven't come across a whole lot of game changers so far. The armor pieces have stats like you'd typically expect in the genre, and they don't change the appearance of your character in any way in case you're wondering. That's kind of a bummer. Weapons, also known as Slorm Reapers, are very rare and they seem to be all unique. I've only found one other weapon at this point, and it places an emphasis on building your character around the Thorns mechanic. If each weapon you find is unique like this one, then I'm looking forward to seeing what else is out there. So, to sum it up, I think that if you're looking for something new to play in the action RPG genre with a lot of promise, then Slormancer will be an enjoyable experience for you. It's visually and musically charming, the writing is funny, the combat feels satisfying, and there seems to be a lot of room for build customization. I'll reiterate though that the game is in early access and is missing a lot of content. If you want to play something complete or nearer to completion, the Slormancer probably isn't for you. As for me, I'm gonna keep playing it. Let me know your thoughts on the game in the comments down below, I'd love to hear them. And with that, thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.